Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an impromptu type of channel update. But before I get into a channel update, this is going to annoy me. I wanted to talk about something else that I think is important to talk about, something that an old high school classmate is dealing with. It's something that, I don't think you really want any family to have to experience in any way, shape, or form. And I just wanted to touch on it for a little bit because it's something that I think is important to talk about. It's something it's important to understand that, things happen in life that you can't control, that you have very limited options on how you're going to handle them. So, I went to high school with a woman named Tracy, and obviously she's married now. So, she's got a family and at the time when this diagnosis was made, he was 4 months old, and his name was Brodie. And he was diagnosed with a liver condition. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up on the screen because I can't pronounce it. I'm not going to pretend to pronounce it. So you can, if you want to, look at the link that's up here. I'll probably put it in the description of the video. So you can look at, what this is and what it's about and what happens when you're in this. So hang on a second. So there it is right there. Oh my gosh. There we go. So right there is what it is. And obviously, like it says right there, it's a disease that affects the bile ducts of infants. It's a condition that needs a transplant. So this is pretty heartbreaking stuff if you don't know what you're going to do, if you don't have a real good plan. Obviously, this family had a plan. And here, this page, Brodie's Good Vibe Tribe is the page. And this is where, we can look at some of the stuff that they've been talking about. Obviously, about a month ago is when this diagnosis was made. And there were problems on September 10th. And then going up here, that's the kid right there. On the 14th, they put the post on what this is and what's going on. And basically that he needs a liver transplant. The mom is a match. And this is something you don't wish upon people. You don't ever want to see them deal with. You don't ever want to see people have to go through these sorts of things. But really what it comes down to is the outpouring of support for this. And I'm kind of looking for something specific. I'm going to talk while I can. Basically, countless numbers of people went and showed their support, either through signs or pictures or offering to be donors. I don't know. I don't remember what the final tally is. Really what it is, I'm just going to not even worry about exact numbers. Really what it is that dozens upon dozens upon dozens of people offered to be donors. And so really what this came down to for the mother was being a donor and then not being able to be a caretaker of the child after this was done, because obviously you've just donated part of your liver, or take the risk of somebody else being a donor and being able to be a caretaker. But this is what comes with the territory. This is the really amazing thing to me, though, about all this. Not just the people who, talk about being supportive and everything. Like, if you go through here, if you go up to the top, I'm going to go up to the top. There's all these posts from people, all these updates, which we'll get to in a second. But really what does it for me is just the number of people who have bought shirts and have donated. This is the GoFundMe that is, I believe, still open. And 279 people as of today have donated $15,705. They've gone past the initial goal. This is what, is amazing about people. This is what makes people good. This is the good of people. We hear all about the bad. We hear all about, how people aren't really all that helpful and, they're demeaning and they don't want to do things for other people. This right here is exactly the opposite. This kid, this family has been given so much in the way of support via pictures and offers to be donors and everything else, and money right here. And you can't ask for it. I mean, this is a testament to the type of family that how much respect this family has. This is the testament to the good that they've done for other people, that so many are willing to across so many states. I do believe at some point some people managed to get on to like Good Morning America briefly with the Good Vibe Tribe shirts on. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that happened. That was a thing. But in any case, this isn't really about telling you to go support them, because you don't need to do that. That isn't what's important right now. What's important right now is the most recent post. That's not it. That's the surgery one. Surgery is complete. Brodie is out, and let's see right here. Of course, Mama's awake, and of course, the first thing she asks is, "How is Brodie?" So far, so good. But if there's nothing else that you can do, it's just say a little something for this family, a prayer or something, just to show a little bit of support. If you want to come on here and find this page, the address is up on the screen up here in the address bar. It's an invite page. I actually forgot to actually like it and invite and accept the invite, but just go ahead and show your support. If you want to go to the GoFundMe, here's the address to that. Go ahead and pitch in if you'd like. If you want to know more about the disease, here it is right here for you to look at. And that's all I'm really going to say about that, except best of luck, Tracy. Hope you get through this. I'm pulling for you. I'm pulling for Brodie. It's something that, I sit there and think about Kylie. I sit there and think about stuff that I've had to deal with, and it's nothing. When you think you've had to deal with something, you haven't had to deal with anything. And that's really what it comes down to. I mean, there's so many people out there who are going through so many different things that are far, far worse than what you could possibly be dealing with, and there's people who have it easier. It's just the way the world goes. But this is a family who's dealing with something. They're dealing with it as best they can, and that's just all there is to it. Now, the channel itself, which is really what I was going to do, I just wanted to take a minute to say something about Tracy and her family. It's a state of flux. I'm not expecting to do too much over the next few months. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. As you see, there's a green screen behind me. It becomes a little more obvious when I went to the browser view. John is paused right now. I'm not watching John, but it's a little more obvious right there, as you see. It's really fun to me, actually. So it's not perfect. If you look real closely, especially up in here, up in the upper right. I'm not sure if I'm clicking on this right. Give me a second here. Yeah, it doesn't matter. If you look up to this area, you might see some of the green flickering. It's not perfect. It's not a perfect setup. The screen's not stretched out as perfectly as it could be. The lighting is definitely not as good as it could be, but I think it looks pretty good. I'm really not going to complain now. With the way the lights are in here, it looks pretty solid. It feels like it'll work for live streaming if I get back into that. I'm not sure I'm going to. There's a lot of stuff going on here that I'm trying to take care of. That's first and foremost. If I can, I will get on here and record some stuff. If I have a day when I just, have a chance to stream, I will go ahead and stream. I'm not going to promise anything right now because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what things are going to be like in a month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. Just don't completely know. But, we're working through the things that are going on, and hopefully there'll be some, more content coming in the near future. I did finish up 2 episodes of Ori and the Blind Forest that went up. The first one, this is being recorded on Monday. The first one went up today. The second one will be up on Wednesday at 3 o'clock Eastern. I probably have about 2 or 3 more episodes to go through. So almost done with that. That's going to be a good thing to have finished up. Excited to have that almost done. And, we'll see. A lot of stuff that are going on. I have a new game I'm going to give a go here. I won via a social networking site that you may or may not have heard of. If you haven't heard of, you should totally give it a look, because it's definitely worth it. I've got it up on the screen right now. Right here, this is the Gaming Tribe, sponsored by, pioneered by Mass Luminosity, sponsored by a lot of different pop products, as you see, Logitech, AMD, Psyonix, so many more. Gigabyte is a sponsor. So many big names have put their weight behind it. So go ahead and check it out, gamingtribe.com. I'm on here. They give you the option to have a power called God Mode for a small amount that pre-registers you for, you know, their giveaways. They do some massive giveaways. They recently gave away 2 PCs, I think about $4,000 a piece. So they give a lot of stuff away, and that's actually where I got the game. I got Dirt Rally. I'm going to give it a look. Haven't really had a chance to look at games lately, but, you know, I definitely wanted to go ahead and take a look at that and see if maybe it's something I could stream at some point. I have a couple of other games I could stream on occasion if I do get back into it. Risk of Rain is a good one for streaming. I didn't give it enough of a chance the first time through, so maybe I'll give it another chance. You know, there's things I can do. It's getting to do it. It's taking care of stuff here first and foremost. That's what matters right now. I keep hitting my mic. This is gonna drive me nuts. You know, taking care of stuff here first and foremost. But as you see, I've got the improved webcam. I've got the green screen. Allows me to do a little bit more polished. The audio sync is a little bit off, I think, with the webcam and streaming and recording, but it is what it is. I haven't quite figured out how to fix that yet. It's still going to take some testing and some research. If you have any solutions as to why I'm off by a split second or so, you know, go ahead and, you know, tell me what I can do to fix that, because I have not found it yet. But I think that's more than enough to cover this right now. There's not going to be a whole lot. I really wanted to do some more stuff with Minecraft, looking at the new stuff that's coming out. I don't even know if there's been any snapshots or anything like that. I've barely been at this computer over the last few weeks, so maybe I'll spend some more time over here and actually do some work, because, you know, I've lost, again, like 7 subscribers. Not that I had a lot to begin with, but, you know, it seems like I start to get going and I start to get some subscribers going, and then it just goes. So I think this will help, though. I think the presentation's a little bit better now. Obviously, using OBS to record the webcam footage is a lot better. But that's just the way it is. I don't have much else to say about anything right now. So yeah, Tracy, good luck. Hope you recover. Hope Brodie recovers fine and has a long life. I guess the survival rate is 95% initially, and then 86% thereafter to live a normal life. So good luck to you and your family. Hope that, you know, all the support you're getting helps you and gets you through this. And to my viewers and my subscribers and such, just bear with me just a bit longer until I can get into a better routine. I don't have a routine at night right now, and that's kind of what not helping either. So hopefully get everything straightened away soon, get everything squared away. I think that's going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and get this edited up and put up on my channel. And if you watch this, share it, please. Spread the word of that not just because of my channel stuff, but because of what Tracy's dealing with. You know, just spread the word, let people know that, you know, this kind of stuff is happening. This is what can possibly happen if you just reach out to people and say, hey, this is what's going on in my life. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you sometime soon, I'm sure. So see ya.